Happy New Year, everyone. This is Charlene, aka Miss Morrow at the Marine Science Station, and we're getting a lot of questions about what's washing ashore right now on our beaches. It's really windy out, and there's some pretty awesome animals washing up, and I wanted to share some of those animals with you. The first one I want to show you is the Portuguese Manowar. You guys are probably all familiar with the Manowar. And you can kind of see it in this beaker. Oh, that's pretty good. Now, the Portuguese Manowar is not really a jellyfish. It is considered a hydrozoan. And what's pretty amazing about these animals is that there's several groups of smaller animals. They're called zooids, and they work together, and each group has a different function. For example, this longer one, this longer tentacle right here, it captures food. Okay? Now, what they do is they spire off nematocysts, and it brings food up to their mouth. You've also got tentacles on the Portuguese Manowar that are specialized for reproduction. And then its float, which is most noticeable when they wash ashore, is a gas-filled, they call it a sail. And Portuguese Manowar, their tentacles get super long. They can sting, so you have to be careful. Even when the tentacles fall out, you got to be careful because you can get stung by them. So that's a Portuguese Manowar, and we see several of those right now. This is a blue button, one of my favorites. We see these washed ashore ever so often, and they hang out at the top of the ocean and float with this chitinous circle, right? They're hydrozoans just like the Portuguese Manowar. So they have groups of zooids that work together, and each group or colony have got a function. So I wanted you to show you this picture right here. This is the by-the-wind sailor, really vibrant blue colors. They have the tentacles with nematocysts. So they're a hydrozoan just like the Portuguese Manowar. They're considered siphonophores because of the colonies working together. And then they're different from other jellyfish because a jellyfish like a moon jelly is one animal. So blue button, one of my favorites. Now, by the way, this is my favorite book. If you're looking at identifying beaches, like shells you find, anything that washes ashore. And I wanted to show you these because just like the blue button, these by-the-wind sailors we'll see washed up. They only get about an inch, inch and a half, and they have that same chitinous sail, and they have the tentacles. So these are called by-the-wind sailors, and then what we see washed up right now are blue buttons. My favorite animal that's washing up right now is this violet snail. You can see right here, you wonder where it gets its name from. It's because of the color. The violet snail is also known as the bubble raft snail, and that's because they can create a little raft of bubbles and go upside down, and that raft of bubbles will help them with buoyancy as they hang out on the surface of the ocean. You can see right here, that's what their shells look like, and then the bubble raft. And there's an empty one, but they're mollusks. Just like other snails, they have a muscular foot, they have siphons. Unfortunately, if this raft, they lose the raft, they will sink down to the bottom. And when they sink to the bottom, they don't have that much of a chance of surviving. What's really cool about these violet or bubble raft snails is that the two other animals I was talking about, the blue button and the Portuguese Manowar, these guys eat them. So, three very interesting animals that are washing up right now because of the currents and the winds. I hope you learned something new. Take the time to go out to the beach and observe these blue buttons, manowars, and also those violet snails. Thanks for listening, and have a good day.